How you doing, mother people? This is your boy G Scott, and I'm about to attack an issue that just recently came up, and it's blowing up on social media like crazy. And this issue is with Colin Kaepernick, and the reason why he didn't stand for the national anthem. All right, all right, mother people. I'm about to get into this right here. I still think America has a problem with people of color who are public figures speaking out against or speaking about the issues that concern us because it makes them uncomfortable because we put in those issues to the forefront. Colin Kaepernick is a football player. His reach is so great. And I honestly do not have a problem with him saying what he did, but I do have a problem with how it was handled. But if you look back through history, there was incredible stands against prejudice and oppression back in the 1960s. Hell, back in the 1933 Olympics, when I think it was Jesse Owens or somebody that raised their fist in the air, and people went crazy. All right, people went wild, and I watched this on CNN. People say sitting down is easy. Rosa Parks sat down and stood up for oppression. So you tell me it's sitting down easy. And what Colin Kaepernick said, I will not show pride in a flag that oppresses black people and people of color because there are people lying dead on the street. And the people that's doing the killing is getting paid timely off. Oh my goodness. Firestorm. It's a firestorm of shit that's been going around. But people say he was disrespecting the military, which is not true. If you think that's disrespectful, you want to know what's really disrespect to the military? Is when they go overseas and fight for the country that they are willing to die for. Come back home, have lack of resources, get treated like trash, and couldn't find the resources they need to have them feel better or to get over the stress and the trauma that war had on their minds. So they have the PSTD. So I think that's really disrespectful. As you spit in the military's face after they come home and you don't take care of our veterans. That's really disrespectful. But y'all didn't say nothing about Donald Trump not having his hand over his heart for the national anthem, but y'all in a firestorm over Colin Kaepernick. And when the Star Spangled Banner was written, it was written in the 1800s, and we was not considered a people back then. We were still considered slaves and property. Alright, you can see in the third verse on the Star Spangled Banner where it talks about slavery. And y'all want us to sing, rap, dance, and play. But the moment when we speak up against problems, against social issues, then you have a problem. And you are the same people. You are the same people that is worried about terrorism overseas, but so freaking blinded by the terror that you see in your everyday lives because it does not apply to you, and that's what privilege is. You don't think it's a problem because it does not apply to you personally. And I always hate having to have two different conversations when we're talking about the same damn thing. When I talk about my black friends, they talk about Alton Sterling and Philando Castile and all the Black Lives Matter thing and why the cops are killing unarmed black people. When I talk to my Caucasian friends, they talk about the police officers getting killed. Both things was tragedies, and we look at this presidential race right now between Clinton and Trump. Hell, I would vote Colin Kaepernick for president because he's actually standing for something that he believes in and something that has been a problem in America for a very long time. And let me go one deeper. Some of the young military vets who fought for our freedom of free speech are the same ones that's burning down Colin Kaepernick's jersey for expressing his right. His basic right. His First Amendment right to free speech and to protest. And you know what I heard today? You have the right to free speech as long as you don't use it. Which is the biggest piece of horse manure I have ever heard in my life. Alright? And I love our country. I love the fact that we can talk freely without any consequence. You know, I might not agree with 95% of the things that Donald Trump say, but I don't have a problem with him saying it because that is his basic right of free speech. So, if you have a problem with Colin Kaepernick exercising his basic right of free speech, then you need to sign yours over because you are being a hypocrite. And I hate the fact that we have a double standard in America. You know, y'all not mad about Jared Fogle, but y'all mad about Colin Kaepernick. Y'all not mad about Anthony Weiner, but y'all mad about Colin Kaepernick. Y'all not mad about tragedies that's happened in our own country. You know, what about Milwaukee? What about Chicago? What about Louisiana? But the media seems to focus on Italy. And I think that is sad, and I think that is a bias. So, Colin Kaepernick stood up for what he believed in, and you want to crucify him for it? Shame on you. Shame on you. I believe that anybody who is a public figure, who has the platform to influence people and to express your concerns of what is going on in this world, should express it, even though that everybody is not going to agree with you on it. I'd rather be hated for the things that I believe in and for who I am than to be loved by keeping my mouth shut and doing nothing when I have the platform where I could change minds and give light to issues that's important to me. Thank you.